if you are new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 31st episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. I assume it's going to be a continuation of our arc of heavy weather, so let's see what happens there. Let's go. Okay. 1972. It looks very pretty. Hmm. But he died right away. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I thought it was important for her that this is her baby, but apparently she just wanted a baby. So actually he didn't. Dominic. Dominic. I would actually read it as Dominique if I didn't hear the audio. So that brother is Weather Report? Wait, he said twins. The visuals are so pretty though in this flashback. And Pucci looks a bit, acts a bit different. Are these Diaz shoes? Yeah, it's him. Why not? Like, even his voice sounds more innocent, I would say. Right. He is very sweet. I thought it was an expected behavior from a priest who's kind hearted. Is this an important detail? Dio is like, I think he means it's more like as a fate than gravity. And to give them a rose. It's like in a fairy tale, you know? You help some oh, I like how he exited. You help some creature, they give you something, and like their feather or etc., and then you wish upon it and call them for help. An angel. Man. Is this the one who switched the baby, maybe? Or someone else? Yeah, maybe she felt bad about it. Same hairstyle. I mean, it could be other twins, but she even said the date. Right. I mean, how he would understand right away that it's about him, his brother. Yeah, that's a pretty shitty thing she did, so I understand why she feels like that. So he basically got a confirmation, right? We saw this blonde girl, I think, as a younger one before. Hey, he was quick. Yeah, that's where the report, I think. How Dominic, actually. Well, the mom who stole him probably gave him another name. Wes. So he was a good person. Nice. Hmm. Okay, so there's some romance here. I sense something horrible is going to happen. Let's see. So she's like his sister? Wait, does it mean she was there because she's his sister, whether like older or younger than him? But whether is his twin? So by logic, no. Oh. Well, I don't like the idea of a sin, but if we say like who did the wrong thing, obviously it was the mother who stole the baby. Obviously, this brother and sister don't know they are brother and sister. They don't have a see a problem with them dating. And he kind of, yeah, I think he wanted to save her from more hurt, right? Don't tell you fell in love with your brother and actually like this and that. So did he break them up in a very horrible way? Wait, so he was a racist and he decided to murder him? Yeah, I knew something very horrible would happen when I saw their romantic connection. Maybe in this critical moment actually was when his powers have or not. Though Pucci got powers probably from the arrow in the end. So so she tried to take him off so he wouldn't die, but he was probably like hanging there for a while. It's like Romeo and Juliet, you know? That's exactly what happened. One thought that the other was died, so they decided to commit suicide, but then it turned out the other one was alive. Yeah, it's very dramatic. I'm just laughing because it reminded me of a classic story. This is horrible. So she probably drowned? sign of the cross? Yeah, he definitely made a mistake. That's true. Going to a very wrong man for help, and like his methods were all wrong. But it only now has activated. Yeah, he only can take the memory disk. The guys on the boat must be like, what the is going on? And it's like he also got an arrow. Is this because they are twins? The snails! He preferred to kill himself because of the snails, or because he didn't want to tell who ordered? Does it have bullets? He tried though. So it is completely like in Romeo and Juliet, because in the end, yeah, they were both dead. It's just he didn't succeed. So now he's probably driven by revenge. Is it because it's all kind of connected to the weather, right? So weather saves him, like his stand saves him. But I'm glad that he stayed alive. I understand his feelings, and it's horrible that Perla has died. But I'm glad that he stayed alive. It's probably born of his feelings, maybe. Like he can't really control it, but he feels angry maybe, and that's why it happens. Yeah, so when he was struck by an arrow, he was also awakened. Their hair does look similar. Yeah, he took his memories. Wait, what was he imprisoned for? Well, I understand. Now, it's a good explanation. Not only, not only of his reason for revenge, but also to understand more about Pucci. To finish me off. He still has the same goal. Yeah. And again, subtitles are wrong. I just noticed. Okay, that's the end of the episode. Okay, that was honestly, yeah, there was to be continued, so there's nothing more. That was one of the best episodes in this part, honestly. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. It reminded me of so many things. It reminded me of Jonathan, of the first part of Georgia. It has reminded me of the story of Romeo and Juliet. It was very beautiful, like the style of the backgrounds and everything. It was all super pretty, and also we got to know more about Pucci and his motivations, and I think that's super important. Like, it looks like the story was told to explain Weather's words, right? Why does he want revenge on Pucci? What happened? What was in his memories? But I think the more important thing, in my opinion, was to see how Pucci has changed into a person that he is today, and I think that was more interesting for me. And I think he really cared about his sister more, obviously, because he did spend all these years with her. He was with her all the time. He built a connection with her, and he probably felt much less connection to his twin brother, because yeah, he learned that he's actually alive, that he exists. He kind of observed him from the distance, but he didn't spend all these years with him to build this connection to him as a person. So obviously you can see his reaction to Perla's death was very strong. He didn't expect this to happen. He had better intentions. He didn't want her to know that she was dating her brother. He didn't want to kind of shock her in this way. He was hoping that this guy will break them up in some, I guess, easier way, not in this horrible way that has happened here, and that would result like in her death. Of course, he wouldn't expect that, but I think that man looked very I don't know, he didn't look very nice from the start. Like, what did you expect? Yeah, in any case, that horrible man's intentions were really to kill Weather Report because he was very racist. I don't see any other reason. Maybe if it was different, if he had like two white parents, it wouldn't go as far and everything would be a bit different. But even so, I don't think his methods would not be violent, judging by just by his look, you know. So Pucci really made a big miscalculation here, you know. He should have made it in a different way. I think it's always the best, honestly, to tell the truth, especially since they just started dating. They just got interested in each other. They maybe didn't even kiss yet. This is the moment where you should tell them, when it's only in the bud, you know. You tell them, well, actually, it's this and that. Again, maybe he didn't want to betray his priest duties in a way that this confession, he can't tell anyone about about this confession. But I think his sister would trust him in any case, so if he would explain, she probably would believe him even if he doesn't rely on this confession to make her believe that this is the truth. Or he could have used a million other methods, like maybe find another young guy who could try and like romance her up, right? Or something less sinister, that this suspicious man that even looks very untrustworthy and I don't know. I think Pucci really made a big mistake here. But the thing is that all of this explains much better how his character has evolved, why he became the way he is, and I think it's very interesting. Well, I'm not really good at remembering like sounds and voices, but it feels to me when younger Pucci was voiced here, when he met Dia and all of that, I felt like his voice sounded very different to the present Pucci in a way that it actually did sound more innocent. I think that's the best word I can choose. So he really had a kind heart and kind intentions in the beginning. He was a really good person. But I think these events in his life shaped him in a different way and kind of switched his priorities and his morals a little, and in the Veda's case, he was so in love with this girl that after he lost her, his only desire was to die. He couldn't do it, so then maybe he wanted to get revenge on Pucci, as he said, for all that kind of Pucci caused. But in the end of the episode, he was talking to Anasui like, actually, it would be nice if you killed me because I don't want to live. So he still has this desire, I think, thirst, because even when he was talking to that hired man and the man has died, he didn't give the answer who ordered him to do all of that, to break them up, right? Well, he didn't give the name. He actually did say it was her brother, so he didn't actually need the name. I think he was already on a good course. But in any case, he tried to kill himself right away, again. So for him, it was a priority to end his life, not to take revenge on Pucci. So with this too, he would take a chance to die. Maybe he is hoping that Pucci is going to do it, but again, he was saying he wants revenge on Pucci. So probably wouldn't be his best option to die from Pucci's hands. Okay, so this is all very interesting. I think I got confused while I was trying to make my explanation and explore my thoughts. So now please share your thoughts on all of this in the comments down below, without spoilers of course, but yeah, correct me if there's some confusion or if I misunderstood something. I just tried to kind of put everything on the correct shelves in my mind, because I think this episode was very informative and very good for the exploration of characters' intentions and their growth and their change. I think that this is really exciting. This is my favorite part in watching anime. Well, I really like world building, but I also really love the exploration of the character, of their personality, and how they change. I think this is like the most exciting part. But yeah, that would be it for this episode. As I said already, share your thoughts. Thank you for watching and see ya.